Here's a little quick and dirty video for John Sartorious, and what we're looking at is the door opening on the passenger door of John's '59 Hawk. And what you will see here is the bottom of the power window mechanism here. Here's one of the link pieces, and you'll see right here they've got a slider bracket. Now it's just on a sheet metal flange nut, and what I've done, and you can't see, you'll see in a second, I've actually put a longer bolt with two nuts on it. That is the electric power window manufacturer's stop for the down track, and I'm going to run it down so you'll be able to see it come better into view. But I want you to see what it does when it comes down, because it actually hooks the bottom track, twists and snaps past it, and starts bending the Studebaker part. Okay, there, that's up. Now we're coming down. You can see as it comes down, you can see that nut coming into view. That's the stop. And when you get down and you keep going, it starts bending. The whole thing starts bending, and what you can't see, or maybe you can, is this is the Studebaker track. This whole arm is starting to twist under. That bolt is actually getting cocked, and it's actually opening up this gap here and bending it inward. So what my solution to this is going to be, oh God, I hate that. And that's, I think, one of the reasons it was tearing things up, is you can see that coming back and it's straightening itself out as I tap it back up. Here's what my solution is going to be for this. From these two recessed points, because we do have a slight bit of gap in here, I am going to run a piece of metal, probably a small piece of angle iron, that will fit in there from here down to here, that's very stiff, and it is going to have an arm that sticks out, a triangulated arm, because the window's in the full down position. This is all open. But when this arm comes down, rather than have it bottom out on the linkage up here, it is going to bottom out on this whole arm, and that's going to stall or stop the motor without putting any twist on the lower window frame. And I can build a left and a right, and I can bolt them in right here. So basically it's a small piece of sheet metal work with two bolts fastened into the recess that will not affect the window on the other side, and it will not affect the door panel on this side. So that's going to be my fabrication point for what I'm doing now. The wire that's sticking out here, that is your door popper wire. And if you look, I'll move the camera there, if you look over there slightly, you can see the through the door wire loom holder with the wire sticking out. Now the square opening down there is where your speaker sits, so I have to be careful that the speaker doesn't push that wire loom into the door mechanism itself. There actually isn't any arms there, but the track is there, just to make sure things clear up and hang properly. The window itself in the track now with the new felt whiskers, the window actually goes up and down pretty nice. I do have a slight binding issue where the glass kind of rams into the vent window. I think there's going to just be a small adjustment to get that so that it doesn't bind up so hard. It's not so much a problem in the up position, just in the bottom and the down position. And the only thing I can add to this is, once this is all done, you're just going to need to remember and to instruct your people to lay off the darn button when it's all the way up and all the way down. Just bump the thing to the full up position, and when it goes all the way down, just don't lean on the button until it goes all the way down, because there's no limit switches on this. It just keeps running the motor into something till mechanically it just locks up. It'd be nice if they had micro switches on the up and on the down, but they don't. So I think this mechanical stop will put the pressure on the actual arm for the motor rather than put it on any of the linkage for the window, which will take a lot of stress off of it. And then I'll just be removing that bolt. It won't even be there at all. So I'll have a follow-up video for you on it, but this is just something short for you to take a look at. See you later. Have a good one. Bye.